That fucking fuckface.
I guess I'll get his name. I'm obliged. Defaced on finding his way and building an icon through NFT. This was on the verge for one of the weeks where they were definitely pro NFT. Last week they weren't, so don't quote me or The Verge on whether The Verge is in favor or opposed to NFTs. It doesn't know. It's just whatever has the stronger capacity to fund The Verge, I think. Defaced on finding his way and building an icon through NFTs, taking inspiration from Jim Henson and Shigeru Miyamoto. I encourage everyone to read this article. It's a nightmare. The guy went to fucking trade school to do art, and it shows. I hate him because he told someone that Jim Henson was his inspiration to do what he's doing. And what he's doing is be an opportunistic NFT fuckwad. And use his trade school art skills to facilitate that. Everything he says makes me hate him. Everything he says about Jim Henson makes me cry. Okay, here. You mentioned Henson as an inspiration, and I saw you on set in a white bodysuit. He was the one giving the finger. With Starman, his amazing character from graphic design school. What was that experience like? How has Henson impacted you and your work? The experience was surreal. The day was intense, but overall a great memory. I feel like an imposter at times, as all of the people making it happen were all there just for me and my art. You're an imposter. Henson is one of the most overlooked artists in my eyes. The amount of people he has reached through his characters and storytelling is nothing short of impressive. Yoo-hoo! Chappelle, come out and play. Oh, I gotta finish this first, hold up. Nothing short of impressive. To me, he represents pure creativity and vision. He has impacted my work by demonstrating how following an idea to its end can be potentially not just impactful on you, but many others. He's talked about his inspiration. Can you give us a hint of what's next for Star Maker? Next for Star Maker, this shit character thing, we'll be actually dropping the first NFTs on Super Rare as my Genesis drop on there. I'll be dropping 2 short films including 3D animation and scenes from the studio. One of the NFTs will be accompanied by an arcade game. The collector who wins this will then have the choice to release the game publicly. Both NFTs will have a box of physical exclusives to each NFT, including an art book, vinyl disc, bronze figure, and comic book. What role do NFTs play in this mission? NFTs are the key that unlocks the door. Without NFTs, this wouldn't even exist as a possible career path. Making NFTs, I guess, is what that's the career path he's talking about. Not the Shigeru Miyamoto or Jim Henson, not their career path. The one NFTs are making it possible to have a career making NFTs. Mm-hmm. Try finding a job where you can direct films, create games, make artwork, supervise the manufacturing, and at the crux of it, create worlds from your imagination. That job doesn't exist without NFTs. Alex Castro at The Verge was the journalist that gave that fucking idiot, scamming fucking piece of shit a platform to sell his bullshit and to spread it. As before editorial at The Verge decided that they were going to follow some of the people who were paying attention to what the fuck NFTs even were. And now you go on The Verge and they're like, NFTs, yeah, right. Wasn't that long ago. That shit drew my ire. Old school, you know? Old school. Speaking of